Our Bid Now platform is powerful, and the seller only pays just 1%. The rest is paid by the buyer in the form of a buyer's premium, and this process works well. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to create a bidding war on your property, and we do it using technology. First off, we're going to put your home on the MLS, and it's going to be syndicated out all over the internet. The second thing that we do is we create a Matterport 3D virtual tour of your home. And this is super critical because there's so many people who are not in the state of Utah who want to move here that are looking at properties. And this gives you a leg up because a virtual tour is the next best thing from actually walking through the property. It'll give them a lot more confidence in making an offer on your home. The other thing is we include professional photography. We also run a paid social media campaign. And this social media campaign is super important because there's so many people out there that maybe aren't actively on the MLS that are interested in buying a home. And it creates a lot of awareness on your property and drives a lot more buyers to your home. And the goal is that we get your property under contract super fast. And this process works extremely well. Let me just show you what one of these bidding wars might look like. Here's a property we sold not too long ago through our online bidding process. And you can see it's not a very fancy home, but we end up with 8 different bids on the property. We started off at $600,000, got pushed up to $715,000, over $100,000. And what this does is the bidding and the buyers competing with each other's and this process being transparent because they can see each other's offers and what the amount that they're bidding, it creates a lot of emotion and it gets buyers to bid higher and more than they would otherwise. Let me give you another really good example. This is a home that I sold in Lehi not too long ago. It was for sale by owner seller who was originally selling the property, and I represented a buyer and actually went under contract with that seller with me representing the buyer. And my buyer completed an inspection on the home and decided they didn't want the home and decided to back out of the transaction. And I let them know that there was some good equity in it, but they still wanted to back out of the transaction. And so I approached the seller and I said, hey, you know what? You can sell this home for quite a bit more if you push it through this online bidding process and let me run my marketing campaign on it. And so he was intrigued, and so he said, yes, he'd do it. Well, we ended up selling it and put $50,000 more in his pocket. It was just over $50,000 that he was able to pocket compared to what he would have made if we completed the transaction with my original buyers. So this process works. It drives buyer interest, and it drives that price and value up and will put more money in your pocket. Make sure that you go back and you start your process by, you can go back to the Bid Now page and you can enter your address. That can get you started on the process. Or else you can go back to the home page and go right down under the 1% full service listing and click Get Started, and that'll actually allow you to get started as well. Or you can call me as well. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have and to kind of walk you through the process, and we can put together a proposal for you first if you prefer that. But this is a powerful process. I recommend that you get started with it.